Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. A big thank you to each and every one of you for your continued support. There's a story that we did where we're building a house for a young family. We are proud to announce that the house is almost in completion. We are going there on probably Friday or Saturday, but we are missing only 3 windows. We needed 4, we already have 1, so we are missing 3. One window costs at around, let's say, 3,000. Yeah, around 3,000, something like that. So if you are a well-wisher and you could like to really support us, we appeal for your support. We need only 3 windows. Turudi pale, milango tulipata, we were given doors, tuliweka na tuliwarekodia. So we only need windows. Kama umeguzwa, for those who have been following our projects, you can send your windows to 0700169444. 0700169444, and we will be grateful. Back to the Kenyan politics. A few weeks ago, people insinuated that Wycliffe Ambassador Oparanya has ditched Raila Odinga to join William Ruto. I think I have been very reluctant in commenting on the issue because I didn't get Oparanya himself to speak from his mouth. It was just some quotes on social media, some quotes I don't know where. So I saw news that Oparanya said he has supported Raila Odinga for long, and kumbe it was propaganda, right? You know, I was shocked when Raila had a meeting immediately, just after the news came out the following day. You know, Musalia Mudavadi is very desperate in bringing together the Mlembe nation. Why? Because Musalia Mudavadi is eyeing to entice William Ruto so that he can nominate him in 2027 for the position of the deputy president. So Musalia and Wetangula, they want to convince William Ruto that they have the power and the capacity to bring together all leaders from the Mlembe nation, including Oparanya and the former cabinet secretary Eugene Wamalwa and other powerful leaders, including Atwoli himself and others. Now, people sat somewhere, they formed the news. You know, the news came after Musalia Mudavadi meeting leaders from the Mlembe nation. So people assumed that Oparanya was one of the attendees in that meeting. But we are coming to realize that it was propaganda. You know, Oparanya right now is around 66 years old because he was born in March 1956. Yes, if my mind serves me well. So up to now he's around 66 years old. Actually, Oparanya is even younger than the retired Kisii Governor James Ongwae. So Oparanya is younger. So today, Oparanya has spoken in a language that each and every Kenyan can understand. Watu walifikiria kwamba Oparanya ameachana na Raila Odinga. Oparanya ladies and gentlemen, politics yes change. But I have known Oparanya for a few years. Oparanya is not a man who is enticed by a few coins. You know, Oparanya is not a tanga man. Oparanya is a guy who stands by his own values and integrity. When he says it's Raila Odinga, it is Raila Odinga. Najua kuna watu wamekuwa na vierere hapa. Tumewina Oparanya. Oparanya sasa amejoin Ruto. Oparanya sijui what. Excuse us. We know the people who can be enticed like Simba Arati to join William Ruto, but not Oparanya. I'm going to, in my next video, I'm going to explain to you why Simba Arati has been forced to join William Samoei Ruto. I will bring even the pictures here in my next video, so stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, Wycliffe Ambesto Oparanya today, you know Oparanya has been an ODM governor, successfully an ODM governor for 10 years, right? He has been a successful governor for 10 years. Oparanya was part of the formation of ODM party. So today, he has said clearly, I am in ODM to stay. What I did, after retiring from politics, I just want to go and settle for around 2 years, but again I will come back. He has affirmed his supporters and the Republic of Kenya that as much as I'm going to rest for about 2 years before I embark into active politics, still I'm in ODM. Because I was part and parcel of the formation of ODM. So how can I leave my party, which I formed personally, to go and join other people? So Oparanya has told critics that, excuse us, if you want me to join you, yes, I will do it at the right time and I will do it in public. Nitaita press, waketi chini na makamera, I speak from my own mouth. But as long as I've not spoken, ignore those who want to drag me into their political personal interests. But before I conclude, I want us to listen to Wycliffe Oparanya's speech today when he was being interviewed. Can we listen to him first?
And I became the Minister for Planning. I've been a governor for 2 terms. And now I'm out there. And I feel that there are so many things that I've not done to myself and my family. So I wanted to concentrate on my own things for the next 2-3 years. And then, of course, after that, I now prepare myself for 2027. And of course, as I do my own things, I want also to be active in our party, ODM, to make sure that the party is active and the members are able to also know what we are doing and what they are doing, so that we move together. Yes.
Talking of 2027, so you're vying which position?
It is early to say now which position I'm vying for, because you know I am in Azimio coalition.
Yeah.
And as our coalition, we must have a consensus. But of course, I have always said that I wanted to be the President of the Republic of Kenya. I've said this severally. And it depends on what the coalition decides. Yeah, because there must be a good process of identifying, a proper process of identifying their candidate.
So
and you have so many candidates.
So among those who might want to position themselves, you are one of them?
Yes, I'm one of them. Yes.
So you'll be vying under that coalition, or you're coming up with a new party? Because actually, also other speculations out there is that Oparanya is coming up with his own party.
I'm not planning to come up with a new party. You know very well that I was part of the formation of ODM. I put all my resources in ODM, and I cannot just quit a party that I was part of, and the party I've spent all the time popularizing. You can see how the party performed in Western. I think this was the best performance since the formation of the party. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know this is not propaganda, it's not an innuendo. It is Oparanya who has spoken himself. Ameongea fika kwamba mimi niko ODM na sijatoka maybe I'm planning to contest for the position of president in the coming years. And I will use ODM as a party if at all it will be there. So there's no way I'm going. You know, ladies and gentlemen, Ruto is diverting his focus from the central Kenya to the western region. That is why, even in 2027, according to my own assessment, Ruto could be picking a deputy president from western. Ruto wants to use the people of central like a tissue paper, use them and dump them. But I'm surprised that the people from central Kenya have not woken up to this bitter reality. You know, dalili ya mvua ni mawingu. Before any relationship breaks, there's what we call red alerts. One of the red alerts is ignoring Rigathi Gachagua. Number two, ignoring to advise the new members of cabinet from central Kenya and leaving them to sink. In that way, Ruto is leaving them to commit their own mistakes without correcting them. A good friend is a friend who corrects you in good faith. But a friend who wants you to die is a friend who leaves you to die with your mistake. So if indeed Ruto was a good friend, he could have corrected Moses Kuria. Moses Kuria leo mlisikia tena amegeuka, amekuwa minister wa Ministry of Sports. Today alitoka Ministry of Trade, akaenda Machakos, akaingia Ministry of Lands, akatoka Machakos, akarudi akaingia Ministry of Agriculture, kazungumzia mambo ya GMO. So leo ako kwa Ministry of Sports. So in less than 100 days, Moses Kuria has been a super CS who cuts across all ministries and nobody is correcting him. It's only the public trying to tell him. But from in-house, there's what we call in-house keeping rules. Nobody wants to tell him that regard, hey, excuse us please. Where you are heading to is very dangerous. Nobody wants to talk about it. So Ruto has left the people from Central to dig their own latrine, to dig their own grave. They enter themselves. They bury themselves so that when it backfires, they have no one to blame on. And I'm telling you, by the time Ruto, you know, Ruto understands that Mount Kenya is a wave. And by the time they unite with another tribe, that is all about it. So he's using divide and rule to divide the people of the mountain so that it can have a soft landing in Western come 2027. Hello? So ladies and gentlemen, I have come here to tell you that Wycliffe Ambassador Oparanya is still in ODM. Ignore busybodies who are propelling propaganda and rumors for their own selfish political interests. God bless you. Asanteni sana.